a little cobblestone generator. Lava and water meet, flowing lava and water, it makes cobblestone, and then you get to stand here and then just, break the cobblestone and collect some if you need it. And you don't feel like going down and digging a bunch of cobblestone from the earth. So this is my wheat farm here. Can go in here, and I usually go along the middle here. You can break the wheat, collect it at the bottom. Things can sometimes spawn in here, like pigs and sheep, and then they trample on my crops sometimes, which is annoying. But then we can collect all the wheat here with all the flowing water, and then replant all the saplings. I get, if I have every spot filled, if nothing's broken, I'll get a stack of wheat each time, but that usually doesn't happen. And if we wanted to just get to look at everything and see what's broken, what's fully grown, etc., we can come out on the glass on either side and just take a little peek. Like I said, pigs spawn inside and then they break stuff, which is annoying, but that's okay. I'm doing okay on wheat, so I'm not too worried about it. Next is this big building. It's supposed to be sort of a storage warehouse, maybe, I don't know, maybe it's an apartment building, something like that, but I haven't really had a use for it after I built it, so it's sort of just big and empty right now, but that's okay. Some little lower floor areas on each side, some little back entrances. This just goes out to, we got another little water feature here. It's connected to the other one over there. And you can see the wall in the background. Go back through the building. They don't have a path on the outside of that one connecting these, but you can go through here. And this. I guess we will save the tall building for last. Let's go look at my amphitheater over here. We'll follow the path. I don't have a path around the back for that one. Here we've got our amphitheater. So, on this side, we've got some free samples. Pigs sometimes just fall from the sky and die, and then you can find meat on the ground. We got up here our seating area. You can see the stage in the pit for the orchestra, if they had any. Entrance on either side to get to the seating area, but this one just goes down into the water. Maybe someone with a boat could come up there. A little boat. Come join. And then over here, we have an entrance for, actors and such to get under here. Maybe we would store props and costumes down here. There's a little space under the pit that could maybe be used for storage. And then you can go out into the pit. And if the actors need to, switch sides of the play, of the stage somehow, you can go around that little back area. Okay. And last but not least, let's go to the top of my skyscraper after we punch a sheep. Back around following the paths. I guess maybe I could use a path going that way, but that's okay. See it in the distance. just about at build height. There's a limit on the height you can build, so when we get to the top you'll see these clouds we're going to be inside the clouds, and there's not much further up you can go. It stops you from building. Up the stairs. Oops. Into the skyscraper. Got the dirt acting as like brace frames. If you've ever seen a really tall building, they probably have diagonal members that help keep the structure strong, especially in something like an earthquake. Obviously, Minecraft doesn't have earthquakes, but as a structural engineer, I felt it was cool to add some brace frames to something like this. So you can see we're in the clouds because we're real high up. Once this cloud passes, we'll be able to see a bit more of the village. So you can see a view of the wall, of this water, little pond down here, the trees on top of this big hill with the waterfall. You can see there's sort of a, stepping water ponds on there. And then you can see a pretty good view of most of my village. We get the caretaker house, the watchtower, obviously the warehouse, stone house, wheat farm, embassy, and of course the Colosseum. So the only things we really can't see are the warehouse and the lighthouse from here. We've got a pretty big, nice open area here that could be used for future projects. Maybe build something with later in alpha or later. This cloud is taken over. I guess we won't. It's nighttime again, so maybe we won't go back to the lighthouse because this is a pretty good view from up here. You can see this view at night. There's also one more story. Go up to the very top. There's no balcony up here though. Now we're above the clouds up here. So yeah, that is everything I have built in Minecraft InfDev. Been playing it for a month or two, something like that, maybe 2 months total. Had a lot of fun, and I'm super excited to see what gets added when we upgrade to Alpha. So I'll let you go, and maybe I'll see you again at the end of Alpha. Bye bye.